How's it going, everybody? Today I have a neat account, one of the top 24 or top 30 in medals, but also the top 16 in the highest medals reached or levels. My bad. He's pretty high in the night level. He's 178, one of the top 20 in server 1. It's quite nice. He let me borrow his account to make this video, and I get to show off some of the most in-game stuff. And I'm close to it, but not nearly as close. His inner passion. Oh yeah, by the way, there's a max to inner passion let's start off with that. So Spirit Awakening can max out at 200%. Inner passion can max out at 300% if you have the corresponding pets at 5-star, which are the pets for Steampunk, Sylphid, Medusa, Naga, and then the Spirit Awakenings, Pilot, Alchemist, Lich, and Wyvern Rider. If you have those at 5-star, they each increase drastically. Spirit Awakening doubles, and Inner Passion will allow you to get up to another 300 levels. Intervent is the raid skill cooldown, which is at 40%, and his fire resist is at 6,000, which the Flame Spirit pet, originally if you have 20 Flame Spirit seniored, it'll give you 2,000. When you get the pet, it doubles it to 4,000, as well as doubling their flame resist number, so you only need a couple extra. But anyways, pet points 1,225. This is one of the highest there is because he has he's one of the few people with basically the most pets. I'm close to him. I'm almost at 12,000. I'm like 1,900 and something, I think. I mean, not 1,900. I'm sorry, 1,180, 1,190. I'm close to it. Oh, marching speed doesn't matter. Medals acquired, he has 9,000% medal buff, which is crazy. So what does it take to get this high of buffs? Well, for one, you need to have all the corresponding pets. You need to have enough of the unit senior. Now, this is where it gets kind of ridiculous in terms of how many units you have to have senior. To get the Inner Passion units up, you need to have a total of 40. You need 10 of each seniored at least. I think it was that. I believe it was, you need a total of 60 combined, but you need at least 10 of each to get the 300 total. So, yeah. Now, let's go down. He also has the Hippo pet, which, let me show you that bad boy real quick. Hippo, there we are. He does the same thing as Fairy does. Basically, if you have 20 hippos in Time Shop, it gives you an extra 30% skip chance, as well as a 50% double skip chance without having them in party, which is the exact same thing as having 10 in party. Now, Fairy does the same thing. It gives you up to an extra 30% chance to skip. From Time Shop, you just have to have 12 of them in there. You have to have 12 in Time Shop in order to get that that extra 30%, because the Elf Secret skill adds on the extra 35%, or it's 25%. I don't remember, but anyways, regardless, 12 senior fairies, 20 senior hippos, and you'll have a 90% skip chance as well as a 50% double skip chance. Now, this guy is just absolutely broken. As you can see, he's running the full Naga team because the full Naga Wyvern team because he has both Wacong and Seahorse maxed out. As well, his artifacts are pretty ridiculous, like this plus 90 Outlands Blunt 2. This thing is just nuts. It's the single strongest item in the game compared to giving attack, because the crit damage is multiplied out, not added on to extra damage. So basically, whatever he has, it's multiplied out by 131%. It's pretty damn nutty, if you ask me. Now, on top of all that, Inner Passion pets. Oh, what else does he got maxed out? Oh yeah, that's right. We have this one. We got the Basilisk. I can't speak. Basilisk. There we go. So let me show you that artifact real quick, then I'll get on to the other ones. Now, unfortunately, the Korean servers have more. They have 7-star artifact trans 1 out, but the problem is you need 15 7-star artifacts, so that's a long way off, and they are not useful whatsoever. At this rate, no matter what night level you are, you will have all your artifacts trans 2 before you can even trans 1 any of the 7-star artifacts, let alone get really any of the Burning Field ones, because we just got that yesterday. And we've been farming Burning Field since day 1. Now, on to the fun stuff. The Raid 6+ pets. The Senior Belial, the Senior Gnome, the Senior Harping, and the Senior Skull. You get 1 frag as well as 3 of the corresponding lower pets. So you get 1 of the senior Belial and 3 Belial from finishing raid 6 all the way. You get 3 of each and then 1 of each of these little baby ones. Now, these are basically just senior pets. They don't really do much except give you more medals, and when you get them to level 5, you'll be able to get their broken 7-star artifact, which that's a long way off. So, but in order to do any decent amount of damage, you have to at least be 165 or above. When I'm 165 and I can do maybe 14% damage on Scorpion, 8% damage on Harpy, and I almost die instantly against both the third, I guess Gnome. I don't know what it was. I forgot his name. And I basically die instantly against Belial. So you have to be pretty damn high night level in order to get that stuff, as well as have all your trainer pets seniored. So that way, if you didn't know, when you get a trainer pet, nope, that's inner passion. When you get a trainer pet seniored, it makes it to where your units in the guild barracks go to, they start off senior and they go to +4, or they go to plus, basically +4. So that's what they do. And you only need to have 1 trans 3 in order to get that. It helps out quite a bit, especially for all of them. No, he likes undead, so he's got a bunch of them. But that's what those pets do. So what else? I guess I should move on to the other pets now that we've had some time to get their stats. Over in the Korean server, which hopefully on our next update will give us the Gold Dragon buff, which will base a level 2 Gold Dragon is 500% and it puts it up to 5,000%. So if it is times 10, that means this will go up to 10,000%, but I'm not too sure if it will. It's kind of odd because it went from 100 to 500 to 1,000, so it's, you never know. Now, the Guardians all give the same amount of buff no matter which one it is. So Orc Guardian at level 3 gives 75%, so does Elf, so does Human, so does Undead. And what does this increase what does that mean? And it's not adding on 75%, but what it does, it makes all of the trans units worth 75% more. So if it was at 50% more and your unit was, let's say any unit gave 50% metals, it would raise it to 75% metals. That's what a 50% buff would entitle. So this Orc Guardian gives an extra 75%. So it basically makes trans 3 drummers almost worth 100% each one. Cleo makes you the max quest level up a lot higher, which I'll show you. Let's go up here. Bam, 2D instead of the 2C. And then a level 3 Cleo makes it to where you're able to go to 200D. So it's not too much of a buff there. Blue Dragon makes it to where you don't have as a high time shop limit, I guess you can call it. And let's see, the White Tiger and the Phoenix make your skill cooldowns faster, but only the second and third skill. But since the first one is only 28 seconds, when you get the Phoenix and the White Tiger maxed out, it'll put all the skills at 28 seconds. So that's the upside to those ones. Other than that, there's Black Tortoise increases the amount you can push, which isn't too really useful. It is, but it isn't. It's one of those give and take ones. He's one of the lesser needed. Now, what else? Okay, so Osmo and Saul, what do? They increase your spirit rest amount. If you have a 14 total, or was it 14? Or yeah, I think it was. I don't remember how many it was. Well, anyways, what they do is each one increases the spirit rest and it maxes out at 100% instead of 90%. But when you have those guys 5-star, it pushes it to 105%, so you're getting, more medals. It's decent, but I can tell there's going to be another buff for that eventually. And really, I guess, I want to cover the personal raids. Now, what are personal raids? Basically, they're the same thing as normal raids, except you don't use your guild. You use your units, just like you would in a guild raid. Now, you have 7 slots for your 6-star heroes, and they also use your lower units, these ones, not random ones that are equipped from the barracks. So let's say you had 15, it uses up to 20 of any units for the corresponding unit. So let's say if you had Ninja in there, and you put on the Skeleton Warrior, it would use the Trans 1 Skeleton Warrior. Any senior Skeleton Warriors that you have, and then all the non-senior skeleton warriors, up to 20 of them. So if you have 20 trans 3 skeleton warriors, it'll use 20 trans 3 skeleton warriors. And that goes for all the units. And they don't have a cooldown, so as soon as you hit one, you can move to the next and use the same units over and over and over again. Oh boy, he's got a lot of units. I never really, ooh yeah. 14 senior steampunks, got 16 senior sylphids, 17 Medusas, and oh, where's that last one at? Huh. Oh, the Nagas, that's right, he has them all trans. Dirt. So, there's 30 between Sylphid, Steampunk, now there's 47, so that means he has 13 seniored, Nagas, I believe. Seniored or trans ones, so there's 1 plus 9, 10. Oh. So I got 10. Huh. What do I? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. So he has the maxed out Spirit Rest because he has a couple non-seniored, because those do carry over as well. But this here, I guess, is what a top tier account looks like, and any real future updates. Oh yeah, forgot future updates. Derp. Forgot to say what those personal raids give you. There's 20 stages, and they give honor coins, gems, and raid coins, as well as new pet frags, which are for the lower units for 4-star and below, which aren't of any super good use, but what they do is they increase the the damage. There you go. Sorry, I had a brain fart for a second. But they increase the total damage that your lower units do by 1% per level. So if you have, a 1-star one for one of the pets, it increases their total damage by 1%. So if you have the skeleton warrior, that means they will do more damage. But those frags, I believe, are random, and I believe the raids are repeatable. I'm not sure how often. Only time will tell when the update comes out. But other than that, I guess that is really it for this this video, I guess. There's not too much more to cover. Yeah, nothing really too much more to cover. Everything else has been covered, I guess, and everything that I don't want to talk about isn't really, don't have too much information on. Like, the new units were kind of leaked, but we don't know anything about them. Everyone is suspecting hybrid units, because in the elf picture, it shows an elf and a human in a picture holding a baby, so it goes off saying, oh yeah, that's the mom and dad of the new unit, which will make it a hybrid elf-human hero, which we would assume that's what it's going to be. And there's one for each of them. It shows the undead kidnapping it. It shows one of the orcs getting healed by a priest. I couldn't tell you. I don't know too much about it. I don't like talking about it because it's all speculation. But anything else, go ahead and leave it in the comments. Join the Facebook group. Join the Reddit, the Discord, the Line, wherever you can. I'll be there because I'm on all of those. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed.